Lillian, you've described yourself to me in the past as a history nerd. Could you tell me a bit about what role history plays in your works?
I think a lot about history and read and listen to a lot of podcasts about history because I think about it in relation to contemporary politics. So to me, there's always a relationship between the two. And I think the more I learn about history, whether it's ancient or a bit more recent, the more I realise that we haven't actually really changed that much. And so a lot of my work connects to that theme. But I'm also thinking about nostalgia and how we think about the past shapes the political dialogue of the present. So that's also something that I'm really aware of with the work that I'm making. Glorifying or being nostalgic about the past is something that's used a lot in politics to try and shape the future.
In your tapestries, we encounter people like Caesar, King Edward, or Sulla. What is it about a particular historical figure that attracts you to working with them?
So the works in this exhibition are part of a series that I've kind of given the working title of Heroes, and I'm really interested in these characters because the way that people still obsess over them or love them or romanticize them today, I find really fascinating. Like, you know, if you go to Rome today, there's still people putting flowers on Caesar's grave. And so what does that say about us and how gender still affects how we view power? So that's what I'm really interested in. Also, these heroic male stereotypes. For me, it's kind of a cathartic act of empowerment to draw them as caricatures and to make fun of them and to take these like really serious, you know, really aggressive men and embroider them in like pastel colors and, you know, make them all fluffy and soft and kind of like poke them into the canvas. So there's like a personal dimension as well.
What I love about your work, Katja, is how direct and to the point it is. Is this something that you actively try and achieve in your practice?
Totally. I like to take a symbol and make it very clear and put it on the essence. So with shares, I just showed with the tits and the nipples. Very simple, very easy. The idea is we're just human. One is a female, one is a man, and we can live together very easy, and there shouldn't be any difficulty between being a man or being a woman. For me, the process working with this material ceramics, I love it because it's you work with your body, and I think if you want to show idea and you work with your own body, it's become more and more strong to yourself and you really understand what you're going to do there. So, for example, my series Detox, it's about this vulva, and at this time when I started at the art academy and I felt that was a very chauvinistic atmosphere, so I thought I have to do something which is really bam, smash it away. So I start with this very directly sign of a vulva, and the vulva is for me a statement for female power.
Your work, when I look at it, I kind of see like this whole range of references to like Italian films or like advertisements for luxury resorts. I'm just wondering, like, is that something that you're exploring in your work? Or
yes, I love it. I'm such a fan of the South, especially Italian. The warm weather, the sun, and I'm exploring a lot in my art. For me, art is also something beautiful which gives you a good feeling. Just you see it and you have a good feeling of I can relax, you know.
I think some of your characters, Lillian, could definitely benefit from a luxury Italian holiday.
None of them are relaxed. They're either dead or very stressed.
Yeah.